Okay, so ito naman po yung provisions ng Article 315, swindling or estafa. Okay, so Article 315. Okay, so itong swindling, other term niya is estafa, okay, is committed in so many different ways. Okay, so in general, swindling or estafa includes unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence. Okay, we have also using false pretenses or fraudulent acts executed prior to or simultaneous with the commission of the fraud and by through any of the following fraudulent means. So let's discuss yung estafa with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence. Okay, sa paragraph A, altering the substance, quantity, or quality of anything of value which the offender shall deliver by virtue of an obligation to do so, even though such obligation be based on an immoral or illegal consideration. Okay? So dito inalter, binago, iniba no yung substance, yung quantity o yung quality of anything of value. Okay? Kung saan yung offender mayroon siyang obligasyon na i-deliver doon sa sa offended party. Okay? Ang typical na example nito class yung sa mga yung mga nag-order online. Order online, mga Shopee, Lazada, okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, ganito class based on my personal experience. Bumili kasi ako last time nung parang game box siya, game box 5. Okay? Parang ano siya, parang PS4, yung datingan niya may controller, tapos may mga PS4 games, may mga retro games, 'yan. So binili ko 'yon sa halagang 2,000. Ngayon pina-deliver sa Lazada, okay. Wala kasi ako nung time na 'yon sa bahay, binayaran nung misis ko. Nung pagbukas ko nung kinagabihan, binuksan ko na. I am expecting na maganda kung ano yung in-order ko online, yun yung ibibigay sa akin. Kaso pagdating sa amin, iba yung item na binigay. Although playing ano pa rin siya, yung laro pa rin siya, pero hindi siya katulad nung in-order ko. Okay? Kasi yung binigay sa akin is yung mga retro games lang, no? Yung pang PS1 na games lang. Okay, so yun yung isang example ng estafa with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence. Okay, unfaithfulness, altering the substance, iniba, okay, or yung quantity or yung quality of anything of value. Okay, another example, umorder ka ng, o bumili ka mismo sa tindahan ng bigas, 10 kilo. 10 kilo ng bigas binayaran mo na. Kaso habang naglalakad ka, pakiramdam mo parang magaan. Tinimbang mo ngayon sa sa bahay nyo. Okay, 8 kilos lang. Okay, so kulang. Binawasan niya yung quantity. Okay, isa po yan sa example ng estafa with unfaithfulness. Okay? Next, by misappropriating or converting. No, ito na yung sinasabi natin kanina, yung misappropriating. So pag sinabi nating misappropriating, you take away something from another person and you use it for your personal consumption. Pag sinabi naman nating converting, okay, you are using the personal property belongs to another, okay, as if you are the owner. Okay? Yan yung misappropriating and converting. Okay? To the prejudice of another. No? Yung pera, goods, and any other personal property received by the offender in trust. So, dito class, sa paragraph B, it does not necessary or taking away is not necessary. Okay, kasi dito binigay mismo ng offender. Okay? Oo, ng offended party doon sa offender dahil sa tiwala. Okay? Dahil sa tiwala. Okay? Or on commission or for administration or under any other obligation involving the duty to make delivery of or to return the same. So yung example natin kanina class, yung sasakyan, 'di ba? Yung sasakyan that is being borrowed by another person, and that offender received no the personal property because of the trust of the offended party, no? Pinagkatiwalaan ka eh. So, once na pinagkatiwalaan ka, binibigay sa iyo ang material and the juridical possession. Okay? So, meron kang obligasyon na ibalik ito. Okay? Or inutusan ka o ibalik mo nga itong sasakyan or itong personal property doon sa isang tao. O ibalik mo nga yun doon sa kay A. Okay? Kaso, you misappropriated or convert the same. Hindi mo binalik. No? So, i-deposit mo nga itong pera sa bangko. Okay? Binigay sa'yo, na-receive ng offender because of the trust. But you misappropriate the same. Pinangsabong mo, for example, or pinang-inom, or pinang-babae. Okay? Nawala yung pera. Okay? Therefore, that is estafa by misappropriating or converting it. Okay? Or, ito daw, sabi, or by denying having received such money. Ito class, maraming nangyayaring ganito. Napanood nyo ba yung nag-trending dati sa sa TikTok ata o sa mga Facebook Reels? Yung dalawang lalaki, 'di ba, kumain sa restaurant. Okay? Kumain sa restaurant. Ngayon, um, wala pa naman silang binabayad. Okay, nag-bill out sila. Okay, nung pagka-bill out nila, okay, ini-insist nila na nagbayad na sila. Okay? So para hindi para maging absuelto sila sa babayaran, they are claiming that they already paid. Okay? So that is one example of estafa by unfaithfulness. Okay? Estafa through unfaithfulness. Okay? Or binigay sa iyo yung pera, for example. Okay? Tapos sasabihin mo na, hindi ko pa nare-receive. Wala pa ako nare-receive. Okay? May mga instances din na ganyan ang nangyari. Okay? Diba, pinadala sa GCash, wala pa ako nare-receive. Okay? Pero meron kang proof of payment. Okay? Or proof of transaction. Okay? So, yung pag-deny niya, that is estafa. Okay? Next, by taking undue advantage of the signature of the offended party in blank and by writing any document above such signature in blank to the prejudice of the offended party or any third person. Okay? You took advantage of the signature of the offended party. Okay? And by writing any document above such signature in blank. Ay blanco, 'di ba? So pinirmahan mo. You took advantage, okay? And that advantage prejudice. Okay? Nakaapekto. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng prejudice, ha? Nakaapekto sa offended party. Okay? Next, by false pretenses or fraudulent acts executed prior to or simultaneous with the commission of the fraud. Okay, false pretense. Okay? False pretenses. Pagpapanggap. Okay? Pagpapanggap ito or fraudulent acts executed prior, okay, or simultaneous, bago or sabay with the commission of the fraud. Okay? So, ano mga example? By using fictitious name or falsely pretending to possess power, influence, qualifications, property, or by means of other similar defeats. Okay? So, gumamit ka ng fictitious name. No? Kunwari, you are entering a property. Okay? You use a name, not your real name. Okay? And then, niloko mo yung gwardiya, for example. Ako si ano, ganto ganyan. Ako yung owner niyan. And then, you took away something from it. Or falsely pretending to possess power. Ako nga pala yung CEO nung company na to. Okay? So, dahil doon, pinapasok ka. Okay? Influence. No, gumamit ka ng influensya. O, ano ko ha, pulis kami, pulis. Okay? Or aid kami ni mayor. No? O aid kami ni chief PNP. O aid kami ni presidente. Okay? Qualifications. Eto class, maraming napepeke dito. Qualifications. Okay? So yung mga individual na nag-a-apply ng trabaho, no? So yung qualification niya, sinabi niya siya ay college graduate, okay? Computer literate siya and so on and so forth. Okay? Para matanggap ka. Okay? You committed fraud, no, fraudulent acts, no, panlilin lang. Yan ang ibig sabihin niya. Okay? Next, by altering the quality, okay, or weight of anything pertaining to his art or business. Okay? Ito naman, ikaw ang may negosyo, no? Ikaw ang may negosyo. Okay, ibibigay mo kunwari 25 grams, isang sako. Kaso kulang ng timbang, pa? Or sinasabi mo, dinurado yung quality, okay, or yung fineness. Pero pagkakita mong ganyan, parang dinuraan. Okay? So, iba, iba yung quality. Okay? Pare, sasabihin, ito, ano yan? Show my talaga ng ano yan, show my king. Di ba? Show my king. Yan talagang ginagamit nila. Pero nung pagkabili mo, no, nung niluto, in-steam, kinain, iba yung lasa. Parang kanto siomai lang. Okay, yon. By altering the quality, fineness. Okay. So next, by pretending to have bribed any government employee without prejudice to the action of for calumny which the offended party may deem proper to bring against the offender. So ito, you have pretended to have bribed any government employee. Okay? So, for example, sinabihan mo na nagsabi ka na, hindi, okay na yun, binigyan ko na yung dyan. Binigyan ko na yung jailer, for example. Okay? And then, you took away something from that person. Okay? Yan, for example, no, isang agent, ahente ng insurance, okay, sa mga piyansa-piyansa. Now, ang ginawa, ganito ang requirements kasi sa pagkuha sa pagbe-bail is kailangan merong certificate of detention. Okay? Ngayon, sinabihan nung agent yung kamag-anak nung akusado na magpapiyansa. O, kailangan natin magpadulas dyan sa police officer na yan. Kailangan natin ng 5,000 para makakuha tayo ng detention. Okay? So, nung pagkabigay ng 5,000, hindi naman binigay nitong ahente. Okay? Tapos sabi niya, hindi, okay na yan. Nabigyan ko na yan, naabutan ko na. Okay? So, umasa ngayon. Okay, yung kamag-anak. Okay, hanggang sa, okay, hindi naman pala nabigyan, humingi pa uli ng panibago. Okay? So, yan yung pretending to have bribed any government employee. Next, by post-dating a check or issuing a check. Okay? Issuing a check in payment of an obligation when the offended party had no funds in the bank. Okay? Sa makatuwid, talbog cheque. Okay? Bouncing check yan. Pinambayad mo yung cheque. Kunwari, 10,000. Pero nung i-encash na, wala palang laman yung bangko. Okay? Or his funds deposit therein were not sufficient. Meron naman laman pero hindi sufficient to cover the amount of check. Kunwari, ang laman lang ng check ay 5,000. 10,000 yung nakalagay doon. Okay? So, the failure of the drawer of the check to deposit the amount necessary to cover his check within 3 days, okay, the check has been dishonored for lack of insufficiency of funds shall be prima facie evidence of deceit constituting false present, false pretense or fraudulent acts. Okay? Next, through any of the following fraudulent means, by inducing another by means of deceit to sign any document. Okay? So, kung yung isang tao binola-bola mo para pirmahan niya yung dokumento, okay? Tapos yung dokumento pala na yon na pinirmahan ng offended party, yung yung deed of sale, may deed of sale na katunayan na binenta ng offended party yung cellphone na iPhone. Okay, nung pinirmahan na, di ba, binola-bola, napirmahan na. Hindi alam ng offended party na deed of sale pala yun. Ngayon, nakuha nung, nung offender yung cellphone. Okay, nung binabawi na nung may-ari, hindi mo pwedeng bawiin yan pumirma ka rito may deed of sale. Okay? That the offended party induce another by means of deceit. Panlilin lang, niloko. Okay? Or by resorting some fraudulent practice to ensure success in gambling game. Okay? So, sa gambling game, nandaya ka. So, yan lang yung ibig sabihin yan Resorting some fraudulent practice to ensure success in gambling game. Pero yung gambling game dito, no, yung mga legal na yung mga regulated na gambling. Okay? Hindi yung mga Cara Cruz, no, violation of yan, PD 1602, 'di ba? Yung Tong Its, yung mga ganyan, yung mga number games, colored number games, mga ganyan. Okay? Next, by removing, concealing, or destroying in whole or in part any court record, office files, document, or any other papers. Okay? Tinanggal mo or tinago mo or sinira mo yung mga court record para mawala lang yung record or office files or documents or any other papers. Okay? So, those are crimes of swindling or estafa. Okay? And then meron tayong huling part o huling article nung Okay, hindi ko na lang naisulat na i-type dito. Yung malicious mischief. Ang malicious mischief class, it is the intentional destroying of personal property belonging to another. Okay, provided that it will not fall on arson. Okay? Kapag ka ang sinunog class, no? Kunwari, ang sinunog ay personal property. Ay ulitin natin na malicious mischief. Okay, intentional destruction of personal property. Pagkasira, sinira yung personal property. Ngayon, kung ang personal property, for example, ay sinunog, no? What will be the crime committed? Is it malicious mischief or arson? Okay, take note class, in arson, if the primary intention is to burn, or rather, yung general rule na lang, general rule is that if the real property, okay, was burned, okay, it will fall on arson. Okay? But if the personal property was burned, it will fall on malicious mischief. Maliwanag? Okay? If the personal property was burned is, if the personal property was burned, and then that is malicious mischief. Siyempre, we have certain exception. Exception if the personal property is a motor vehicle. Okay? At itong motor vehicle na to is used for transportation purposes. Okay, yan ang general rule when it comes to malicious mischief and arson. And tandaan po, class, ay sa arson, meron po tayong complex crime na arson with homicide. Pero dati wala. Okay? Yung recent ruling class ng Supreme Court, yung People of the Philippines, okay, versus May Al-Saad. Okay, May Al-Saad. The Supreme Court ruled that there is, okay, there is arson with homicide. Okay? Pero dati wala eh. No? So, ulitin natin, in arson, the general rule, if the real property was burned, that is arson. If the personal property was burned, malicious mischief, except if the personal property is a motor vehicle.